Now from six. Into the box, Jose Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And a swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started. Now in the box, Mookie Betts. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Peanuts Dip. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. At the plate, Robinson Cano. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it. So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Cano is there. 1 out. So stepping in, Ben Zobrist. First pitch on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dip sprinting after it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 strike now from Cole. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bounce down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Martinez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So one gone in the inning. The runner at first. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ramirez, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reyes over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play. So digging in now, Adrian Gonzalez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Sandoval is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, runner in scoring position with Cigar. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Here's a high pop-up. Cano waits on it. And that retires the side. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. Now the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Calling for it, Baez. One down. At the plate, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. The pitcher, Garrett Cole, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he is out on the tag. Here's Mookie Betts. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third. He advances on the wild pitch. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking. Sale sets. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Martinez. And that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. One strike now from Cole. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High pop up. Cole is under it near the mound. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dip is there, and it's a very quick inning. Striding into the box, Peanuts Dip. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Fouled off. Check on first by Sale, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. There he goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Safe. Digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Now the 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Zobrist trying to get there. Play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Base hit into right center. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Into the box now, Bryce Harper trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman.
Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Lindor will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. 1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Baez is there. And that's the first out of the inning. In now, Francisco Mejia was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2-1 now to Mookie. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Baez going back. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Sale gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in once again. Was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Throw on to the first baseman, Gonzalez. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on second without fearing going 1 run.
Kyle Schwarber will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dip ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down in the Blake Trinan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He singled in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Victor Martinez. He singled his last time up. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounce it to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Trinan is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or...
And the throw is in time to... Here's Mookie Betts. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. 1 ball, no strikes to count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that he would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Betts. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-1. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Martinez on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cole. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Zobrist ranging into the outfield. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Cano with it at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Javier Baez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in now the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. So the lineup over and digging in. Mookie Betts is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Riding in once again, Peanuts Dip will swing it from the left side. Craig Kimbrell answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Baez racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Robbie Cano now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Betts is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in, Victor Martinez, who was retired via the ground ball last time up. Stan Musial will come on now as the pinch hitter. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Striding in, Bryce Harper. He was a ground-out victim. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter, Jose Bautista, who will come on as a... Now that's popped up. Sandoval over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Digging in now, Jake McGee, and he might actually get a chance to hit here.
That's it. Jake McGee.
Jorge Posada is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tapper right back to the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
It's 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat for that baseball. That is entirely too high.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dip racing back. Gone! Ready now, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1-0 the count. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Dip is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's 3-inning Battle Royale baseball between New York City and... Coming to the plate now, Willie Stargell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. The 1-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Now batting, Brian Dozier. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sonny Gray, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Popped him up. Trumbo coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Donnie Hart takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Fouled away. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Mark Reynolds.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. He's set and the pitch. And he popped him up. DeYoung into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Ernie Banks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the... In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Albert Bell. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Banks has it. And there's out number 2. Here's Jed Lowry now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Lowry.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. The 2-0. Bouncer. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Chapman, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw in time, and the side is... And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He'll get us started in the top of the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Hot shot to third. Chapman's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 62.
Ryan Rayburn will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo giving chase. He gets there to make the play. Yimi Garcia, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Dickerson is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping in, Greg Bird. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Into the box, Mark Trumbo. First shot for him here with a runner at now and 1 away.
Trumbo.
Jordan Hicks enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Cordero is there, 2 gone. On to first, a double play. Now at the plate, Willie Stargell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Willie Stargell.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Now in the box, Brian Dozier looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Craig Stammen, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Stammen offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. No outs, nobody on. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Settling in now, Babe Ruth. He flew out in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's Mark Reynolds. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this stepping into the box, James McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
James McCann.
Sam Dyson takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Popped him up. Dozier has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Brad Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Brad Miller.
Tapped down the line. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Grounder down the line at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ruth is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor. In now is Lorenzo Kane. And Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens.